how's it going my car dudes? Liam here, and welcome to lovely Melbourne, Australia. I've actually been living here for now just over a month. I've just settled into uni and my accommodation and all that stuff. So I apologize for my absence, that's why I've been posting so many drum covers. But I got my car sorted and this is it. It is a 2015 Toyota Landcruiser Prado GXL. So I thought I would finally give you guys a full tour of it. So as always, I'm going to show you guys the interior and the exterior of this SUV. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Starting off with the trunk. Swing back door. You also have your third row of seats. I believe from the VX trim and up, the third row seats are power. But for this one, they are good old manual, and then you have to pull the seat base out like so. And then to put it down, just pull this lever. There you go. Cup holders. You also have a little bit of storage. And you do also have 60/40 split folding middle row seats. You have a little bit of storage in here and also your jack tools which are in here. Coming to the back seat. Very wide opening doors. So you have a grab handle right here. So I'm about 6'2.5", 6'3", give or take. As you can see, I've got plenty of knee room. I also have space underneath the seats to put my feet, so I have no problem here. Headroom is also really good, and so is shoulder room. So long journeys in the back of this will be no problem. Seat back pockets. You have your rear controls for the rear AC, temperature, different zones, fan speed and off. The rear AC vents up here. They actually go all the way back to the third row. Center armrest with cup holders. Overall, not a bad back seat. We also have cup holders in the door, and also privacy glass. Here's the key fob for the Prado. Older style Toyota key. Once they did the refresh in 2017 for the 150 Prado, they actually gave it a newer style key. But this is the older one. Very simple. Lock and unlock. And if you get the Prado without the spare tire on the back, you actually get a little button here to pop the glass, because there's a glass. This Prado does have smart key access, so just make sure you have the key fob on you. Right now the car is unlocked. To lock it, just touch the little pattern on either the driver or passenger side door handle. One beep indicates locking, and to unlock it, just grab the back of the door handle. Two beeps indicates unlocking. Has a metallic silver exterior with full black perforated leather interior. Previous owner of this car actually retrofitted heated leather seats. Normally the GXLs have cloth interior. Along with that smart key access system, this Prado does have push button start, so just make sure you have the key fob somewhere in the vehicle. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button. Fires up, no problem. Has a 4-spoke hydraulically assisted leather wrap steering wheel. Smooth power steering. Does have a 5-speed automatic transmission with Tiptronic shifting. Rear backup camera. You can turn on and off the parking sensors right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn on the headlights as well as the fogs and hazards. Pop the hood. All 4 windows are fully automatic. And we'll check out the exterior. This Prado has Toyota's 1KD FTV 3.0 liter D4D turbocharged 4-cylinder, which produces 177 brake horsepower and 303 foot-pounds of torque. It has a 0 to 100 time of 11.5 seconds and a top speed of 180 kilometers per hour. I've reviewed many Prados over the years and my family has had two, so when considering a car here I looked through many options, from a BMW F30 all the way up to a used Ford Ranger Raptor. I settled on a Prado for a few reasons. Number one, I grew up with them so I know how good they are, and number two, all things considered, they are quite possibly one of the best all-rounders you can buy on the used market. They're incredibly durable, comfortable, and practical. Yes, they're not the best handling or they're not the fastest, but for 99% of the driving that I do, it does the job perfectly well. The Prado has been a familiar nameplate here in Australia and has been the best-selling SUV for several years in a row for the exact reasons I just explained. It is one of the best all-rounders. I specifically looked for a 1KD instead of the newer 1GD engine, as the 1KD has built a reputation for being one of the most durable engines you can find. The 150 series Prado was launched here in November 2009 and is getting rather long in the tooth. But even so, Australians go crazy over these things. Not a day goes by where I don't see a Prado that has a bull bar, spotties, roof rack, and a snorkel. Used prices for the 150 generation Prado range from 30 to 55,000 Australian dollars based on the year and spec. People usually have a love or hate relationship with the styling of a Prado. I personally like it. With most SUVs being curvy and swoopy, it's refreshing to see an old school boxy looking SUV from time to time. Coming to the interior, power windows, locks and mirrors. Storage in the door. It's a manual driver's seat with power lumbar adjustment. Fuel cap release, hood release, accelerator and brake. This is to adjust the height of your headlights, and this is to it's for the idle up. So if you want the engine to warm up a bit faster, you can hit that button. Power mirrors, your trip meter. Coming to the interior of the Prado, it's your AC controls, dual zone automatic climate control, along with individual controls for the rear passengers. Different zones, front and rear defrost, and this is to adjust your typical horrible looking Toyota clock. Coming to the infotainment system, this is your basic infotainment system from Toyota. It's not too advanced. It doesn't have Apple CarPlay or anything like that, but it gets the job done. So this is the home page that you can customize. So I've customized it to show my fuel economy and my audio, whatever audio is playing. So you have your main shortcut buttons here. So if we click audio, we have the different sources. So right now my phone is connected to USB, so I can click that and I can play stream music via USB. There's also the option for Bluetooth audio. As you can see, it's a pretty laggy system. That was horrifically slow. If we click home, you can see, like I said, the music will start showing. If you click apps, you can adjust your certain settings like your telephone, your eco data setup, and in setup you can change a lot of things like your home screen, what you want the home screen to look like, your audio. Then we have like the vehicle settings, Bluetooth, telephone, mostly basic stuff, your play pause, seek up, seek down, and your hazard lights. This is to eject any CDs, which there aren't any, and this, if you press this, if you are connected to Bluetooth telephone, pressing this button will take you straight, as you can see, straight to your Bluetooth setting. Coming down here, we have your 4-wheel drive settings. So this is for the center locking diff. Right now you're in 4 high. If you push it and twist it, you'll be in 4 low. And we also have hill descent control. This one has also been retrofitted with heated leather seats. So you have your 2-stage heated seats right here. Opening this up, we have cup holders which you can adjust, so you can take that out if you want more space in there. We have a nice deep storage right here. Over here we also have some more storage. Your USB and aux port along with a power outlet in here. Opening this up, we have a 2-tier storage kind of thing, so just a little bit of storage in there. And you open it up again, you have a large amount of storage. And if you twist this little thing here, you can get some of the AC air to sort of blow in here. So it's not really a fridge per se. The higher trim level ones actually do have a cool box. This is more like a bootleg cool box if you want to go with that. Coming up here, we have a manual dimming rearview mirror along with a little spy mirror, so you can spy on your kids, make sure that they're behaving well and not fighting with each other. And then opening this up, we have a little sunglass container, which is where I keep my parking lot pass. Your dome lights, sun visor. You can also adjust it, pull it out like this. Here we have the glove box. It's pretty decent size. You have space for an ETC card, and then the owner's manuals and everything is all in there. Now in terms of interior quality, this generation of Prado isn't too bad. It's not you know, super upscale, like you can't compare this to like an Audi Q7 or anything, but it's not too bad. We have soft touch materials up here. This is a little hard, but that's because there's a speaker there, so I can forgive that. But yeah, nice soft touch materials, even up here on the doors. Leather. Even before this was leather, it's a nice sort of felt material. It's like this sun visor, really nice soft cloth, so it's very soft underneath there. It's only when you get far down when you feel like the scratchy plastics, which isn't too bad. The steering wheel is also a nice leather material. It's got a little bit of wear on it, which is to be expected. Also, this one has the piano black finish, which I can't say that I'm a huge fan of because it gathers so much dust and all sorts of fingerprints and so on, but to each their own. It's all right. Coming to the gauge cluster, we have a very simple gauge cluster. This is the more basic low-end cluster. There is a higher-end cluster that has a nice color display in the middle. So we have our tach and our temp gauge on the left, our speedo and our fuel gauge on the right, and a little display in the center. So that will show basically what gear you're in. So drive, neutral, reverse, and park. The outside temperature, and then if you click the little odometer button here, you can cycle through a little bit of a side menu. So we have the odometer right there, trip A, trip B, your fuel range, your average liters per 100, that's the instant liters per 100 kilometers, your average liters per 100 kilometers, your average speed, and that's to turn on and off eco mode. Alrighty, just give her a mild rev. Shut her off. Well guys, thank you all so much for watching my review on my new to me 2015 Toyota Landcruiser Prado. I'm going to try and get back into the YouTube scene here in Australia because there's a lot of good cars here and the car scene is like magnificent here. So I really want to get back into it. I'm going to try my best to post more reviews here and there whenever I can find the time. So yeah, thank you for watching and I will see you guys in my next video. Drive safely till then.